Hello and welcome once again to another episode of Failed Hero Points, an actual play of the Outlaws of Alkenstar adventure path from the Pathfinder 2e system. Hello! How's everyone doing tonight? We all good? We all happy?
Currently dead.
Oh, well, yes. One of us is currently dead. Tonight, most of the people are here. We got drums playing Adriel Swordsborn. We've got Morbird playing Inari the Psychic. Adriel being a bard. Yes, I went back real quick. Shave Maddox playing Jacksonius, our gunslinger. Scale playing Ruxel, our rogue. Patrick playing Kelvin, our inventor. Not pictured is the Davy, who usually plays Varilla Zast, who is not here, our swashbuckler. And then we've got UV, who's currently in between characters. Dead as a doornail. Super duper dead. Real dead. 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 What happened last time? What happened last time? I can boil it down in 2 seconds. Death and fighting. Leading up to this point, though, how do we get to the death and fighting?
Well, you're wondering how we got here.
I don't know.
It's been only death and fighting for as long as we can remember. Since the before times, it was only death and fighting.
Do you miss the airship yet?
Yes.
I missed the
I do.
sarcophagus enemy, whatever that was.
Scarecophagus.
Sarcophagus. It was right there. So close. Right on the tip of your tongue.
Couldn't think
It's
of how
gonna be-
ridiculous it is, yeah.
It's gonna be etched in my brain forever.
Because it's so good and dad jokey.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys, man, going way back, as a recap, you were told to find a man named Alano Kosawana, who has, apparently found out how to make Pyronite, the large explosive that could destroy the entire town, and could, if it gets out to other people, lead to really bad shit. In order to find him, you went to his hideout. Well, not his hideout, his workshop, where there were signs of a struggle. You met a soul-bound construct named Sweep Up, who I think you picked him up. Is Sweep Up with you currently? I forget.
Maybe in somebody's backpack?
I think in Kelvin's backpack, yeah.
Yes. Yep. That's where he's been.
Just stowed away this entire time. And found signs of a shootout between the Gilded Gunners and Kasawana, who seems to have escaped on what you find out later is a giant clockwork sphinx. In order to pursue him into the desert, where he has gone to find a temple of Bry called the Cradle of Quartz, you enlisted the help of a Phoebe Dunsmith? I believe Dunsmith, who was a pilot of an airship, and you took her airship out into the Spellscarred Desert in order to get to the Cradle of Quartz. Along the way, a lot of shit happened. Basically, every person that you met betrayed you and tried to murder you, and then...
Even random people getting on the boat.
They were perhaps less random than expected. You don't know quite how random. Following a large storm, the engines were trashed, you had to go down, and after several days worth of trek in the Spellscarred Desert, found your way over to the Cradle of Quartz. Once inside, you were immediately attacked by the giant clockwork sphinx. You outside, you were attacked by a flock of cockatrices. You met some weird characters on the way in, including a colony of bat-like gremlins called Nycteras, who said that they have a colony somewhere within the Cradle of Quartz. And the leader of them gave you her ring, a symbol of her trust. I believe that was that given to Inari? Yes.
Yep.
So you make your way in. Immediately you go against this Sphinx. Then make your way kind of south through the passages. Come into a room where there's evidence of bugs who had eaten through a corpse. Decide I'm not going to stay in there, and don't get the fuck out as soon as possible. Go and find your way into a room with a sarcophagus, which comes to life and attacks you as a scarcophagus. Then make your way into an area where a shit ton of what look to be zombie corrupted Bryite priests attack you and keep on casting harm on each other and yourselves and everyone, eventually killing Astronola, our sorceress, who is no longer with us. UV seems way too delighted about this turn of events.
It's
After all
just-
this battle, you all decide to bury her in the desert. What I forget what. Oh yeah, just full on saying, telling her how she was useless and that she would have been better as a cleric. And then resting for the night because oh god, you were so destroyed in that battle.
You forgot to mention that on the way out of the Cradle of Quartz, we raided the gift shop, and we all got matching T-shirts that said, "I traveled to the spell-scarred desert, and all I got was fucking wrecked."
Wow, Fogel, there was. I feel like there's a reason for that very thorough.
Previously on.
That's
It's because it's been so fucking long since we started this entire thing that maybe it's good to understand where our motivations are at this point.
fair enough.
So that's where we're currently at. You all spent the night resting, healing, resting. You should all be at full hit points, so go ahead and make sure that you are at full hit points, everyone. This is the beginning of a new session, so you should all have 1 hero point. And let's go. You guys are outside with a freshly dug grave next to you. What seems to be, I believe it was like a mile out from the Cradle of Quartz, just looking in. Just kind of taking shelter and hoping that nothing attacks you. And nothing attacks you. It seems to be a surprisingly still night as you go through.
Don't get used to it. I'm sure.
Do not get used to much stillness.
Do you know what my total hit points is?
I believe it's... God. I did at one point. I think it's like 27.
Okay, I'm at 25. That's pretty close.
Let's get you up to 27, because every hit point for you matters.
Okay.
And...
I'll make a note of that on my character sheet.
And I have something else I need to check on for you. Yeah, okay. Because I don't want to try and figure out exactly what time this happens, go ahead and roll me a fortitude save, Inari.
Okay. Why are the saves always so hard to find?
They're underneath attributes in the HUD, and then you just go down.
Attributes. Attributes. Now
That
what's
is-
my hit point maximum?
That is a fail. Oh boy, okay. Okay, you're going to take 15 more hit points worth of damage.
All right, new max is 12.
Oh my. Oh my.
And you continue to be stupefied.
Oh.
You'll be stupefied for the entire next day.
Oh boy. Okay. It's good for you spellcasters.
Hmm.
Looks like Jacksonius and Varilla still need to heal.
That's not correct.
That's not.
Okay.
Good. You look
Oh.
like you have.
I still have a blinking cursor.
point.
Maybe that's why it's doing that. How about now?
There you go.
That was
Yeah, that looks good.
apparently you can't. Yeah, it doesn't update until you click off of it.
Inari doesn't look fully. Oh no.
As long as you never click off that, your hit points will stay.
Okay. So here we are. Inari, you wake up and you feel terrible.
Yeah.
And like this rot that was on your arm is spreading to the entire rest of your body. Like it is crawling into your torso, and you don't feel great about that,
Nope.
I would assume.
Damn this
No, I
temple!
don't.
Damn you!
Well, I hope
So
the cure's in
Inari
there
has-
somewhere.
Inari has 12 total hit points and is stupefied, and there's not much we can do about it, huh?
Remove curse is the spell.
The fourth level.
Remove
spell.
curse is what we need.
Yep, and you are not at a level where you can know that yet.
I mean, we could theoretically find a scroll and try to mess with it, but
You can't cast scrolls that you can't that you don't hit the level at. I don't think.
isn't that what lying to the magic items for?
I think trick magic item lets you use a spell if it's not of your
If it's on your
tradition.
list.
Oh, I thought it let you completely.
So like,
Okay.
yeah. So what we need to find is a
Staff.
what was it? It was a rank 4 spell, so we need a like level 9 caster.
Yep.
Cool. We'll go find a super cleric for you, Inari, and then
Okay, thanks.
Just stay
you-
here.
then you'll
you
be
need a
okay.
you need a level 7 caster.
7. Okay.
We're level 6, so
Um,
if we level up
There you go.
Today.
by the end of the day,
Yep. Technically, just before tomorrow morning. So we got like
yeah,
an
that was my
extra hour.
other.
Sounds like we're grinding boars in the forest.
That was my other question. Are you now one roll away from being a mummy?
It's
I don't think it turns you into a mummy. But I don't know.
he said, having looked up the disease.
Yeah, I forget.
Yep.
You also told us what it does because somebody rolled well.
Yeah,
but
I think I did.
Astra actually had ranks in skills that were relevant.
A creature killed by mummy rot turns to dust and can't be resurrected except by a 7th level resurrect ritual or similar magic.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you're not a mummy that we'll have to kill. You'll just be dust that will.
yeah.
You can,
It won't exist
He's
anymore.
Spirit.
you can add it to the big Astra pile.
Yeah.
Just mix it in.
Boy, by the end of this, whoosh.
Okay. What
Oh,
are you gonna
sorry.
do? Yeah, yeah.
If I may.
This is the last time you get to speak. You don't have a character.
You know, that's fair. So I just wanted to point out, because we had added it onto Jacksonius' sheet while Shabe was not here, that you inherited the magic item that Astra had been planning on buying you when we got back into town. It
Aw.
basically lets you cast. It's a single use. It casts Featherfall on you if you're falling too far. So, in case we ever let you on the outside of an airship again and somebody closes the door on you, so, that you're about to fall to your death, you don't have to worry about it.
I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you.
UV and I did go through the list of useful versus useless things that were on Astra's character sheet.
Yep.
Divvied up the gold amongst all of you, and if you look at the party sheet in the stash, there are 5 items left that you might want to divide amongst yourselves. A magnifying glass, a dueling cape, a wand of mage armor rank 1, cognitive mutagen moderate, and lesser antidote.
I'm gonna snag that wand and cast mage armor on myself.
Perhaps not a
That
bit.
is smart.
Oh, sorry, it's mystic armor now.
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore.
Oh, okay.
It actually, I wonder if it says that you can't use it, but you definitely can now because it is on every spell list currently.
The item said it was a cult.
Great.
Perfect.
What's the key function again to open up the stash?
P.
P. Thank
P
you.
for party,
Party.
and
P
click
for-
on stash.
I feel like
Beyond
the
the-
dueling cape has Ruxel or maybe Jacksonius' name on it.
Yeah, I was trying to understand it. The
It's
other
a cape that can be used as a shield, basically.
Can be used as a shield, but it also looks like it gives you
A bonus
a
to faint.
bonus to fainting checks, which is why I was thinking that's good for Ruxel.
Oh, that's true.
That's also actually good for Jacksonius as well.
Jacksonius as well.
Off guard from range, which
Oh,
Yeah, I would say give it to Jacksonius because I can get next to somebody and still have them off guard.
Oh yeah, that's right.
if
That feat I have.
if you give it to Jacksonius, then they can do the whole throwing forks from behind their cape, like in
Shadow. Are you thinking of the Shadow, the Alec
No.
Baldwin movie?
No, Mystery Men.
Oh yes, got it.
Yeah, I have gang up, so I would say give it to him.
okay is faint is something I can do.
Yes, faint is an action that everyone can do.
I don't think it helps Jacksonius though. I think you're thinking of create a diversion, which is the ranged equivalent of fainting. I think fainting is only a
Is it?
melee move, I want to
It's
say.
fully possible. Oh yeah,
Because you have
you're
the-
melee reach of the target you attempted to faint.
So we're back to
required.
Ruxel, maybe.
I do have the pistol twirl dedication too.
Yeah, so dueling cape is useless for them.
Oh,
All right. Well, in the meantime, I'm taking that antidote because I figured on the front line I might get poisoned.
The rest in the bag holding. No, I'm sorry. What is it called now?
Spacious pouch.
Oh,
the
I remember
holding
that
bag. Sorry. what-
Spacious pouch.
That's right.
While the magnifying glass doesn't seem like it's super useful, if you sell it, it's 20 gold pieces still. So, but it's a +1 item bonus to perception checks to notice small things.
does Calvin maybe want that? It feels kind of Calvin-y.
Yeah, I'll take it.
In my head, Astra had always pulled it out when looking at magic items.
And that mutagen doesn't look helpful to me. I don't think.
Jacksonia is famous for doing knowledge checks, as I recall.
Yeah.
It might be good for Inari, staying in back and recalling knowledge, and all the penalties it gives you are things that Inari doesn't do, like weapon and unarmed attacks and athletic checks and acrobatics.
Sure. I've already got one of those, so I could just stack it.
Yeah.
Stack it up.
Yeah.
All right. having thoroughly looked through Astra's corpse and picked all of the meat off her bones, you continue on. Yep. So what's the plan? What you doing?
It's very good, UV.
Well, I do think we probably would, reluctantly return to the last place we saw our friend, Astra.
Can't go back in
alive.
there. Too many bad
And
memories.
yeah, at least just like finish exploring the room. We didn't get to finish exploring because we got in so much trouble.
And Morbert, just so you know, you can. The way Mystic Armor works is you just cast it at whenever you want, and it lasts for the entire day. So.
Yeah, I clicked use on the wand and it didn't cast the spell, so I'm not exactly sure how the item works in this game.
Got it. Okay, so that basically just says it's used. So you, when you click on the wand, you can see the spell listed in there. Then you can click on that. It'll show a spell effect on the inside, and then you drag that onto your character. And we'll see if it makes any difference.
Okay. I'm working on it. Good. All right. I guess I'll do my stupidity roll to see if I actually can do that, though.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Yeah. You make your way back in. No
Okay.
cockatrices seem to be waiting outside to take vengeance upon you for the murder of their brothers and sisters.
Oh, what a relief.
We're able to walk through. Close the door. Open a door.
Go through the curtain.
Go through the curtain. Get sad. Say, oh, we couldn't save her. Dang.
That's where we found
Might
Astra.
as well move on.
Here's the room where it all started. I'm going to.
So weird. There's a blood stain just in her exact body right there.
Okay, this is as far as we made it last time. I think technically someone made it like to here in the room. Maybe
Yeah,
Jacksonian.
I think it's about exactly where you're at right now
Yeah.
with Adriel.
So it kind of looks like we got a lot
Ooh,
of
little
desks and
desk.
beds. It's a little a dormitory of sorts almost, huh?
Yeah, each of these alcoves contains the remains of a bed, a work table, and a writing desk, all preserved in the arid desert air and covered with a thick layer of dust. The ruins of a bookshelf lie in a heap along the easternmost wall.
Well, good stuff. So I think
Are there any
you
books?
When
No
we-
books.
when we recovered Astra's body, did we check her for any damage?
Yeah, she
From-
had
There's a
like
lot.
bite marks or something that we saw.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a medicine roll and was able to tell that it was not like the
Yep, she's dead.
yeah.
Astra, wake up!
I wasn't sure if our characters knew of our potential wall friend.
You are aware that something chomped down on her with many, many teeth and maybe some claws.
Okay.
Yep, that's what you know.
sounds like we're gonna have to close this beach, huh? It's a shark. No.
Yeah.
Dark in the water.
We're like 1,000 miles from any water right now.
I don't get it.
It's a big beach.
Is Adriel changing her name to Quint now?
There you go. One of my favorite jokes ever is it's not really a joke, but there was like a funny article of describing movie plots if the movie took place in reverse.
Oh
And
yeah.
Jaws is described as a shark that vomits people until they're forced to open a beach.
I think that was an old Reddit post.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So, is there anything of interest in here, or just pests?
So if you're poking around, like opening up stuff, looking around, you see a ton of gears and parts and all sorts of stuff that looks like it might be useful as far as repairing your airship engines that have been destroyed.
Oh,
I would like to start grabbing those and putting them into the spacious bag.
The spacious pouch.
Ooh, yeah.
Ouch.
Pouch, because that sounds way more gross.
The
I agree.
sack of
I
grappling.
don't like the word pouch. Yeah,
Dimensional satchel. if you will.
Dimensional satchel is quite good. I like that. Spacious
I like
pouch
dimensional
sounds like-
satchel.
It could be worse. It could be spacious fanny pack, and then we'd have a whole different issue on the other side.
Oh boy. Spacious pouch just feels like a marsupial that just like
Humbag.
keeps on shoving stuff into their flesh pouch.
it's spacious in there.
Many Joeys think so.
I would I would suggest not probably stick together, right? Like in general, and we try to do that anyway. But like, I'm not
Yeah.
saying those bugs or whatever attacked, not bugs, whatever it was.
I
There
would
was-
go as far as to say, like, we probably had some discussion, like, at some point, like, hey, we should probably not go off alone.
Yeah, just because of the
Bad
body-
things happen.
That corpse
I like-
to the south in that room was alone. Just, you know.
I can't believe those 9 guys slept in these 3 beds.
Oh, I do.
Right?
No, they're working submarine hours 24/7. There's just one of them is sleeping at a time.
Sleeper cells, one awake, one
They're
asleep.
They're just very
Yeah.
good friends.
A, you don't know how many of them were sleeping in there. B, what you can't see is that they're all triple stacked bunk beds.
Oh.
Turn top down.
We're Disneyfying the story, are we?
Yeah,
They're
the,
like
work, the,
dwarves.
the,
Double
desk,
decker couch.
the desks are also triple stacked.
Well, there's like multiple chairs at this table in the middle, so I wasn't as worried
Like-
about that.
I kind of want a bunk desk now.
A bunk desk. Do you? That's a lot of weight to have to hold on top of your shoulders for the person who's sitting on top of you.
Yeah, but that's not me.
So you're the one on top? You have
Yeah.
to flip the coin, I think, every time.
So we load up the airship parts into our dimensional satchel. Is there anything else to do here?
We checked everything. Yeah.
I mean, there's no books in the broken bookshelf.
mhm.
I didn't unmake all the beds and like, turn the mattresses over and.
Can we do that?
Jacksonius is just like taking a knife to the mattress pads. Just
Can't be.
There
too
might
care-
be more in there.
now you don't really spot anything else in there.
Well, there's at least
Onward.
one more curtain in the main room, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it a door?
Yeah,
The
what
curtain.
happened?
Well, so
Oh yeah.
you had gone south through both the southern curtains. You hadn't gone through either of the northern curtains.
So
Except
someone
Varilla-
started going through. Yeah.
Yeah, Gorilla went up like slightly through the straight north hallway, and then got really badly hurt. So
Oh,
Yeah.
so then we just like, let's not go that way.
that's pretty much what happened. Yeah.
But I think we're gonna do it now.
Yeah.
you
So
wanna go straight north or to the northeast?
I could roll stealth and try to, like, sneak through.
I think that's a good idea. I think Varilla would kind of be like, tell us what happened when she went in there. She set off a trap, right? I can't quite remember.
Yeah, it felt like it was just some being appeared and took a
Oh,
slash.
it wasn't maybe even necessarily a trap, but actually
Yeah.
something was there.
Out of game, and my character doesn't know this, but somebody got dropped over there, I think, once, or got attacked by the shadow thing.
Shadow.
Varilla did, yeah. Varilla did bring this up, that she was, well, did she bring it up? I'm not sure if she saw it, so.
Well, and we could ask her about it while we're standing around, so she would
Right.
be able to relay whatever we want. But yeah, I do think this is probably a good,
Go off
good
on
time
your own.
to,
sneak
yep.
around time. Yeah, definitely go off on your own.
I think we'll have Ruxel start sneaking, and then we will just slam the door behind him.
Uh-huh.
Good luck, Ruxel!
The
At least I won't
curtain
get
is
shot
a
in the
very
back.
unsatisfying slam.
I feel like that's something you're
Yeah,
supposed to
with
do
the
to
curtain.
Jacksonius.
Yeah. That's what you do to Jacksonius
Yeah,
on the back of an
come on.
airship.
Yeah.
Come on.
True.
All right.
All right.
Would you do
Blind,
that
right?
to not Jacksonius? Come on.
All right. I will roll stealth.
I'll give you one little guidance on this first check.
Okay. Let me drag guidance immunity onto you. Okay, it is, oh, I didn't. Nope. Don't mind me. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. I know what I'm doing.
Reapply effect, guidance immunity to Ruxel?
Yeah, that's a cool new thing. Okay, so Rux, yeah, you go into full I'm gonna sneak mode.
All right. I'm going straight ahead, correct?
Uh,
That's what the general consensus,
Yeah.
everybody.
Wherever you want to sneak to. I mean, shh.
wherever you want to shush to.
I start sneaking through the curtain.
Okay.
I've got my rapier pistol on sheath.
Gosh, I just want to quote Dr. Seuss, but like I feel like if I say that there's a creature there that rhymes, then you'd be like, shoot it dead.
Shoot!
Shoot it. Yeah, so you've entered what looks to be a long hallway. You take note that to your left and to your right there are two openings in the hall.
As I am sneaking up this hallway, I would like to just be on aware of any slight sound or shift in anything around me. Just trying to be hyper vigilant, I guess.
Yeah, I gotcha.
High
No
alert.
problem. And you're like crawling on one, like next to a wall, I assume, because that's like full stealth kind of thing.
Yes. I'm just gonna make my way up to this door and kind of peek around the corner of it.
Sure. You can go up one so you can kind of see what's in there, right?
All right.
Okay. Looking in there, this was one of the rooms that had been peeked into before. So you see windows to the outside. So there's sunlight pouring in, and just a whole bunch of dust, sand, and like rotting, broken pieces of wood of what used to be benches and tables in there.
All right. I just probably gonna look up and realize that I'm the only one down here.
Yeah.
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 You stealth. You stealth.
Appears to be
Alright.
working so far.
Gonna work my way back and just peek my head through the curtain, just like really quick.
We're just like, hey,
everyone
you
aware.
got this.
Everyone else
No.
is gone. It's just you.
Just hope I don't get punched in the face. Yeah, I was just like, all right, I think the coast is so far clear. There's one room. I think we should start moving up so that, I'm not down here alone and dying by myself. And let's go right back to the curtain.
Tunk, 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 tunk. Everyone's heavy armor just behind
Yep.
you.
Clink, clonk, clunk, clonk, clonk.
Start clanking through.
All right, and then I'm gonna peek in here. I'm not stealth anymore. I just wanted to get this far, and then I realized
You're not stealthing anymore?
If they're making all that noise, I don't know if I can. I guess. Well,
That's fair. Okay. So when you peek in here, okay, you see there's some crumbling beds, tattered clothing, and you see from your angle 2 withered corpses that are laying on the floor. Their skin
Oh,
is
God.
split open from the long wounds covering their bodies, which are otherwise well preserved by the dry desert air.
Oh,
At least they're already dead.
Ruxel just basically says, "There's 2 bodies over here." Who's next to him? Adriel.
We play telephone down the hallway.
Yes.
Let's see. What does it
Nara's
end up
like,
on?
wait, there's 16
there's-
boobies?
There's a scorpion? What?
You say 16 boobies?
I was gonna say,
I'm in.
Yeah.
There's a few boobies.
Like, why would we
I was trying to come up with a word that kind of
Why are there
sounded like
birds?
bodies.
Why do we care
Oh,
about the birds in there? I don't understand.
Yeah, blue-footed boobies. 16
Yeah.
blue-footed boobies just squawking away.
Are we having them for dinner? What's going on?
I'll ask Adriel to watch my back as I take a step in.
Adriel
All right.
looks at your back.
Adriel's standing there, sword drawn. He's gonna take a step. She's gonna
And
be
yeah.
right behind.
Now
Alright.
you see a third corpse here. So there's one here, and one there.
All right. I will check the closest one to me.
Yep,
The one
so
here.
far, none of them are casting harm on us. So that's a good start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Improvement.
You reach down and begin trying to rifle through their belongings, trying to see if you can find anything on them. And this dust puffs out of its mouth and eye holes that were once there as they begin to rise, immediately
Oh,
realizing
for
that
God's sake.
food is amongst them.
Well,
let's
that's
roll-
not
roll
not
for
surprising.
Hooray.
Mistakes were made.
Well, had to do it anyway.
Gotta make some mistakes every session.
Classic Inari initiative roll.
Let me bring Varilla up too.
Where's... Mine's not rolling. There we go.
That's pretty good initiative. Okay. All right. It's wow. Okay, let's see. Just one critical failure on one of the bad guys. So cool. The one a little bit further away from you spends its first action standing up. Then there's so many things that these things can do. Great. It shambles up to you, Ruxel, and makes 2 strikes at you.
Nimble dodge one of them.
Sounds good.
Oh, no.
Okay, no nimble dodge will hit with that one. So that's a hit, and that one is a miss. Okay. It does 11 points of damage to you,
Ooh, void damage.
and that was almost the lowest roll that it could have rolled, as far as damage is concerned.
That would have one-shot me.
That's why maybe Inari should be at the very back. Ruxel, it is your turn though.
I am gonna try to tumble behind.
Okay. Give me an, I believe, an acrobatics check from you.
Doesn't he be blind or public?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter for this one.
Well, I know what I'm doing now.
Okay.
Hero point.
You are going to hero point. Okay. There is no critical failure penalty for a tumble through. You don't like fall prone on your ass or anything. So that's a plus.
Okay. Good to know. Let's try it again.
Oh boy, not much better.
Alright.
You try to tumble through its space, and it just kind of like pushes you back with its shoulder.
Alright. Then I'm going to take a shot at it.
Okay. Take your shot. Low rolls to start the session. That is not going to hit.
That's awesome. So with that, yeah. I would like to try to move away, but I don't know if it's gonna hit me if I do.
You won't know until you try.
It's true. Yeah, I'll try to back up.
Ooh. There's one thing I need you to do. Roll me a fortitude save, please. Okay. You become stupefied 1 from the damage that was dealt to you. Which doesn't really hurt you too much.
No. Yeah, I would like to back up and away from this. So 10 to like here.
Perfect. Okay. Jacksonius.
So my initial thought was to start blasting. Then I thought about trying to tumble through as well. But I don't know, like... I wanted, other people to have a shot to get in there, I guess. I don't know if that's the better move or if we should draw them out.
Stay out of the room. Stay out of the room. I'm gonna blast it.
Okay. Then yeah. Then I will stay out of the room. Okay, so obviously we need enough distance. Am I good where I'm
You're
at
good where
now?
you are.
Okay.
You're good where you are.
This is one of those things too, like Adril's up next. You could just delay until after Adril if you want to see what Adril does.
Okay. Sure. Let's do that.
Not a bad plan.
I'm just here to remind people that delaying is a thing, even though I know we delayed 8,000 times last session.
I'll plan to go right after Adriel then, if that's
Yeah, I'll just drag you into position
sweet.
already. So
I
Adriel.
mean, you always want to hear Adric's limerick of courage before you do anything.
That's a very good point that, like, if I'm up soon, you might as well just wait and get an extra bonus to your attacks and damage.
Mhm.
So there goes that Inspired Courage. And I'm going to place a nice burst right here.
Right in the corner.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
good old burst of a... Let's do some damage here with a good old second rank Concordant Choir.
Okay. Fail and 2 successes.
Alright.
So, does anything else happen on a failure?
I
Or is it just damage?
think they are deafened on a failure, but I don't... No, just damage.
Okay. All right.
All right, so I blasted a bunch of them, and y'all got some courage to be inspired by.
Okay.
Sweet.
Now Jackson.
All right. From what I can tell, these two are barely injured, but I'd probably just go for the one that's straight in front of me.
I mean, that tracks.
Okay. And fire! Did it work? No.
No, nothing happened.
Oh, I have the
Oh, you're on the wrong screen?
pop out is not working. The pop is back in. Okay, here we go. Let's try that again.
You can always go from your HUD.
Yeah, the HUD confuses me.
Okay. We'll figure out how the HUD works later. But that's a critical hit. Give me some critical damage. That is an
Yay,
amazing amount
Jacksonius.
of damage. That was great rolls. A 9, a 10, and a 7 on 3d10. It takes all 49 points of that damage. Looks very badly injured by that hole you just blasted into. And it's going to roll a fortitude save.
For Astra!
Yeah.
It fails and is now stunned 1. Automatically removing 1 action from its next turn.
And then
Also, stunned things can't have reactions. That's another thing that I had forgotten about stun.
nice.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna reload and fire again.
Okay. Regular reload?
Regular reload.
Cool. Oh, not another crit, but definitely a hit. A strong, strong hit.
Oh.
Okay, 9 points of damage. It's looking pretty rough.
These things have a lot of hit points, y'all. That was 6, 9, 50, or 49. Like, yeah. They have as much hit points as us. Even more than Inari.
What a shock.
5 times my hit points.
This thing creaks up on its rickety, dusty knees and shambles forward.
Like you do.
To strike at Adril. 2 blows coming in at Adril.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And let's see what the second one does. Misses. Okay, so 13 points of damage for Adril. And I would need a fortitude save from you. You are fine. Everything seems cool. Kelvin, you hear stuff happening around the corner, and you see Jacksonia shooting wildly into the room. Bang, 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 bang.
I am going to attempt overdrive. Fuck.
Oh no.
Can I hero
Boom.
point that?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Okay. I would like to hero point that.
Okay. Okay. You succeed on your overdrive.
Okay.
So it doesn't explode on you for 6 fire damage.
Yeah. All right. So then I'm going to move up and is this an open space there?
You would see that there are currently no creatures there, yeah, but you have to succeed on a tumble through.
Ah, Christ.
And dwarves are known for their dexterity.
Well, for my third action, I'm going to I overdrove.
Yep, you
Uh,
overdrive.
yeah.
You have to move someplace that's not occupied by a friend.
Well, damn it.
Hallway fights.
So dumb.
Yeah. All right. Well, anybody hurt? Zoomed out too far.
Angel's a little hurt. And
A little
so
hurt.
is Roxel.
Inari's very hurt, but there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah. I might do a splody heal on Adril.
Sure, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll take it.
This map is really big. So why don't they use more of it to make the rooms bigger?
Claustrophobia.
Oh,
22
no, I did.
points of healing. That's pretty great. I did not
I'm
mean to heal,
Back to full.
dude.
All right. That's my turn.
Roll a d20 to see if you gain back your unstable action right away. Oh, so close. It had to be a 17
Damn it.
or higher.
Wow.
Man, Varilla. Okay, what's Varilla's speed at? 30. No, it's 35 with panache.
You want to have UV do Varilla?
That's a good idea. I think UV should control Varilla until, new character reveal.
By the way, I think you meant agoraphobia. If everything is these tight spaces, the opposite.
Oh,
Isn't claustrophobia the small spaces?
Yeah. But if but if they build it this way, I feel like they have the opposite of that. Like they like tight knit spaces.
oh the builders are agoraphobic.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, UV, you have full control of Varilla. Good luck.
Sure. I know exactly how to access this.
You go into the party. on the actors tab, and you should be able to do that. Vrilla has a 30-foot speed.
I can't see what Vrilla can see at the moment.
Okay. I will reconfigure some ownership. Okay, how about now?
No.
And how about now?
No.
Okay, well, we'll try.
Maybe the GM just controls Varilla again then.
Here we go.
Refresh to the-
There we go. There we go. There we go.
I figured out how to do it. Okay.
Ah.
Um,
Okay. All right. What's going on here exactly?
Okay, there's bad dudes up here. What you might want to do, I'm gonna suggest stuff
Please.
because Swashbuckler is probably not super familiar for you.
Nope.
You can tumble through this guy to gain panache, because Varilla has both the movement and acrobatics in order to do something like that, probably, and then start stabbing all over
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah. Definitely. What do I roll?
Give me an acrobatics check.
Sure. Public or blind?
Public's fine.
Okay.
Okay, that does not do it.
I did not.
So you move, or Varilla moves in, bounces off that person, and then ends up back in the nearest unoccupied square.
Okay. Riot again.
Yep, there's no penalties, so
Excellent.
UV's low rolls are here to stay. Same thing happens.
All right.
It's just a real tight corridor. Maybe that's where you're having some trouble. You need to
Sure.
figure this out. This would be Varilla's last action to go in there, so maybe Varilla doesn't go in there to be surrounded by just
Yeah,
like three of them.
Vrilla instead will spend an action to withdraw a Tanglefoot bag,
Ooh, okay.
and then they are done.
Alright, this one stands up and then moves, and that's its 2 actions that it gets. Inari.
Okay, so Inari knows that something is in front of Adriel, right?
Yes, you would assume that they are shooting and casting at things, yes.
And I can tell that this is Adriel.
You would know that Adriel would probably be there, yes, because Adriel
Okay,
is
so
yelling out stuff for courageous anthems.
I'd like to cast Imaginary Weapon from Adriel's square.
Got it. Okay. Sure.
So I think because I have line of sight to that square, I think I have because the spell has line of sight from that square that I can, like, the spell can see what I'm attacking.
No.
I assume I'll link my
If it's
defeat.
the warp spaced version of it, then yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, okay, got it. Then you're good. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'm attacking whatever's in front of Adriel.
Okay, cool. That misses.
I'm gonna hero. Well, first I'm gonna roll to see if I can even cast my spell.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna hero point.
Okay.
To re-roll my attack.
Got it. That one will.
Ooh.
So, roll damage. Great damage roll. And you can go ahead and describe. No, nope, never mind. That's the wrong one.
Aw.
So
Okay.
that one gets hurt real bad.
And then I'll cast Shield on Adriel.
Okay.
Dang, Inari. That is some good support from the back.
Yeah,
So
back support.
There you go.
All right. Woo. Then it cycles back around. Wow, this thing's kind of stuck. Ain't nothing they can do. It's all plugged up.
Sorry, I gotta see if I'm smart enough to cast shield. I'm not, actually.
Yep, so no shield on you.
All right, no shield on me.
Ruxel.
Ruxel is going to reload. And then I can't move any closer. I can't get up through there, can I?
Not without
not
tumbling through the enemy. Yep. You could tumble through the enemy.
Wouldn't he even have to tumble through 2 squares?
There's a diagonal.
Oh, there is one diagonal option, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna try
Okay.
it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll that acrobatics check real quick. Yep, you get yourself through. Go ahead and move yourself to at least there. You can go wherever you want, but probably that's the best spot.
And going to attack this one.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's the one that's off guard.
Okay.
It is now off guard to Adril as well.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yep.
Higher level rogue feats are pretty sweet.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, that was a ranged strike, huh? Okay. You meant that to be a shot, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then the off guard doesn't apply to that, but it is still a critical hit. So, go ahead and hit that critical damage. Mm-hmm. 20 hit points straight to it. It's looking pretty badly off now.
All right. And well, I still have enough movement left after that.
Well, you have one more action left. There's
I'm
no
going-
movement splitting in
Yeah.
Pathfinder.
All right. And yeah, I'm gonna back up right over here.
You can always tumble through and run away.
Or do that.
But if you miss, you're gonna be splatted out right back where you came from.
That's true.
So,
I'm gonna chance it.
okay. All right, you're able to go wherever you want. You rolled a 16 for a 30.
Gonna go over here and then
Back from whence you came.
yes.
Okay. Perfect.
All right.
Rux is in and out. Adril, I'm sorry, no longer off guard to you.
That's okay.
However, it is your turn.
All right, Adril will continue that courageous anthem.
Mhm.
She will strike at the creature in front of her.
Yeah, maybe this will extend your courageous anthem.
Perhaps it will. Perhaps it will kill this thing. Probably not, but we'll see.
It depends on how much of a hit that is. It's a very good hit.
That's a hit.
Just a regular old hit, though. Ooh, 2 2s on
Ooh.
2d8. Still,
And
9 points of damage ain't nothing to scoff at.
I should have been D12s because I was still in like the single grip from last combat, but that is fine. I don't think it was going to kill it anyway. And then as Adril's last action, she's going to move so that, you know, someone else can do something and we can get more people in the fight. There we go.
Jacksonius, Adriel's out of your way.
Excellent. All right, I'm a little bit. So this one that's right in front of me is it still off guard, or does that affect?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right. So and it's not cover the one behind it. That doesn't
The
count.
one behind it is the one that is stunned. I don't know why that went away, but
Oh, so it's okay. So the one that's in front now is. Does that make more sense to continue on? Is that?
that's up to you, man.
I mean, it seems like that's what people are doing.
If you're faced with a zombie horde, do you shoot the closest zombie or the almost dead zombie?
Yeah.
This one is closer. That one has
Yeah.
light cover from it. The other fleshy, dusty body in front of it.
All right, fair enough. Go for this guy then. I'm gonna use the HUD for it, just for you, folk.
Aw.
I'm telling you, it makes life easier.
Yeah, probably.
better
I
than
just have to
drugs.
force myself. Okay, so I'm reloading, I should say, for my first action.
Okay.
Then firing.
Well, that's another
Crit?
crit. Yep, give me critical damage. The crit fishing class crits once a game.
I can't explain it.
No, that's what you're built for, man. Low roll, 21 points of damage, is just barely enough for you to be able to describe your kill.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, no, damn it, I picked
Damn
the
it.
wrong one again. Nope, sorry.
Son of a-
Nope. It is very badly hurt, though.
Okay.
I've got to stop keeping one of these bad guys'
Okay.
character sheet popped open.
So
It is also stunned one.
I'm tempted to finish it off, but I'm also wondering if I need to get out of the way for other people.
You know, if you did move, it in theory would advance in between two of our martial stabby characters.
It is up
Just
next.
saying.
Okay, then I will move. That
Well.
makes
Kelvin isn't exactly stabby as much as smashy.
Smashy.
that's 3 actions, right? Yeah.
That is 3 actions.
Okay.
Okay. So this thing now goes. It is stunned 1, so it will move for its first action. And let's do a coin flip. That was all 1s last time, 2 today. So Kelvin, you're the lucky recipient of this fist that comes towards your face. 2 of them, in fact.
Damn.
Not a crit. And let's see what the next one does. Also hits. So, these 2 fists just come out, smash you all at the same time for a total of 28 points worth of damage. Now, give me a fortitude save, please. And then I'll need another fortitude save.
Public or
all saves are public. Okay.
another?
Yes. All right. I'm going to look up one thing real quick. Nope. You didn't work.
Prepare to react.
Okay. All right. So you when those two blows come down on you and hit you at the same time, you become stunned 1. So you lose 1 action, and you have no reactions that you can take. The second one, you feel totally fine. Everything's cool. Okay? Not as bad as it could have been. It is now your turn.
All right. Well, still overdriven.
Yep.
Beat his ass.
You have 2 actions. A natural 1 is going to...
It's an action.
Yep.
I beat my ass.
Swing, and you're just like, and you spin yourself around.
One more action.
Yeah, 1 more action.
Oh, brother.
No. First dice. First dice. Throw him out. I don't know how you do that here, but throw him out. I think that means you have to make a new flavor of dice that's legible.
Ah, sucker.
Okay. Okay, Varilla goes next. UV?
Sorry, cat.
Distracted
Alright.
by cat. Yep.
Yeah, they're right here. All right. Let's
Too
see
many
here.
kitties.
Too many cats.
Too many
Too many
cats.
cats.
Nope,
Alright.
copyright.
Alright, I will target and then thwack him.
Yeah, that sounds like a thing to do.
I see. It's trying to hit with the crescent that is not loaded. So this maybe? Aha!
Okay. It is not a crit, but barely. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okie dokie.
13 points of damage. And now, finally, I'm not going to take back this one. You can describe Varilla's kill.
She seems very confused as to why her friend was hitting themselves with the hammer. But thankfully, it was distracted enough for the rapier just kind of like, whoop, just the slightest little nick, and it just falls apart.
Okay.
Nice.
You have 2 more actions.
Were there more?
I don't know. I haven't seen in there.
Yes. Can I say yes?
You should be able. You should be able. Oh yeah, you can't see.
Nope. That's why I'm like, okay, in that case, hang on. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Now this is all still your move action, so you can
Right.
continue moving.
Okay.
You can see and be like, no.
Go back where I was.
Uh-huh.
And then another bit of whumps your mother.
And that misses.
And that is 3 actions.
All right. This one's up next. You left right there. So it's going to. Yeah, alright. It starts off by smashing you twice. Whack whack with its fists. Let's see if it hits you. It is weird to say you when referring to Varilla with UV. Feels wrong. Feels wrong in a way. That
The
is
V and UV is for Varilla.
that is 2 hits.
Gorilla.
I need a Varilla Fortitude save.
No problem.
Okay. Take the 28 points of damage that came her way. No. Not 28. I did math bad. 33. I'm bad at math sometimes.
Don't worry. Just half Virilla's hit points in one attack. It's fine.
Now, Virilla is stunned 1 from that save. Failure. And it leans over, and you feel like just the breath begin to be sucked out of Virilla into itself. Give me another fortitude save.
Oh, it's stealing your soul.
Okay.
Sure.
You become sickened 2.
Excellent. Good. I'm glad I'm doing this to someone else's character as well.
Cannot speak for 1 minute. I need you to give me one more fortitude save.
Yeah, no, of course. No, I'm glad I'm killing someone else's character when they're not here for 3 weeks because they're sick. This is making me feel great.
3 sessions, so actually 6
Yeah,
weeks.
6 weeks. Oh no.
UV character assassin.
Okay.
Let this video record show that I did not ask to do this. That I was informed that I will be rolling for someone else's character death.
Are we gonna like have a running GM kill streak? Like, kill streak, 5 characters, 5 sessions.
He's on fire.
Finish him.
All rolled by UV.
Here's my
In a world.
page. Okay. All right.
The only reason I'm not using the hero point is in case they start dying. I don't want that on my conscience. I want to be able to use that at least for that.
Yeah, definitely good that it's definitely not gonna die now. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's great. I feel very, very, very good about what's happening.
Beautiful. Inari.
Okay, hearing Virilla screaming, I'll move up here and see what's going on. And then I am going to cast my Divine Innate spell, Sanctuary, on Virilla.
There you go. Very good. Okay. Then this will make a will save. What is that save that it has to make?
Oh, let's mouse over Inari's little face. 21. Oh,
Okay.
hold on. Let me see if I even cast that.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that.
Yep, I did.
Ooh,
But
new
it's
dice-
21.
new dice from Bird.
You dirty.
Exactly. Perfect. Beautiful. So it's
Because I'm
strike.
stupid. It would have
Oh,
been 22, but
no.
I'm stupid.
Fine. Yep. Yep. That disease is gonna get you. Okay. Here we go. Hits Virilla once and misses the second time. Does 12 points of damage to Virilla. Fortitude save for Virilla, please. UV,
Sorry, what?
a fortitude save for Virilla, please.
Oh, fortitude save. I'm sorry.
Ah, totally cool. No problem.
Yep, no problem.
Actually, yes, no problem on that one. And then it's going to try and strike at Verla twice more, because that's all it's got. Misses on the first one, and misses on the second one. Ruxel.
I'm gonna switch to my rapier mode.
Okay.
And can I move here without having to do any tumble through?
No, you will have to move. You'll have to tumble through no matter what to get into there.
Okay.
Ruxel can't go diagonally between them. From
Oh,
Gorilla Square.
I guess, yeah. Technically, there's no one there, so yeah. All right.
And boop.
Boop, boop.
Hold on, let me recalculate that all again
You're
really
good.
quick.
You're good. You're good. Don't pull it back.
Okay.
Yeah, it tracks exactly what you're doing. So you were at 25 feet there, and then that was 30. So
All right. So I'm going to attack.
all right. Hit. Ten points of damage. Hits that thing. No problemo. One more action.
Hit it again.
Okay. You do hit it again, in fact. Okay. 6 more points of damage.
And that's it.
I believe due to one of Verilla's several conditions, she is not applying off guard. That's why you're not getting that extra off guard sneak attack damage.
I'm currently stunned. I can't do shit.
Yeah, I believe that's the one.
Oh, so that's why gang up's not taking effect.
You got it.
Dang it. All right.
Adriel.
All right. Well, first of all, Inspired Courage is still going due to landing a strike with the
Courageous
Warrior
Anthem.
Muse. Courageous Anthem. Yes. And she's going to move in best she can. Which looks like it'll take me to about there, and let's just wing a telekinetic projectile. Oh, I can attack around the corner.
You can.
But let's just try to take this one out with a telekinetic projectile.
Totally fair. Yeah, that missed it.
Oh, boo. Well, I guess that is it, and I'm stuck in a hall. Okay.
Are.
Enjoy that Courageous Anthem, though, everybody.
Yay, thanks.
Draxonius.
Now I gotta use like 2 moves to get back in there.
You would have to tumble through at the very least.
Yeah, and
It's-
maybe see from here.
It's a log jam.
I don't think so, actually.
Yep. So tumble through, but also use 2 actions on top of that to get in there.
What? No, tumble through is just one action. So
Well, sure, but I just mean speed, distance-wise, it's still over.
it's 2 actions to get in there no matter what, and then you'd have a third action.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check. Actually, no, sorry. This is the same thing that Morbird brought up before. There is a total, there's a diagonal, you can get in there. My bad, I'm sorry. You don't have to tumble. You can just go.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, still gonna be. I mean, I'm at.
It's going to be 2 moves. You can't get in there for,
Right.
yeah.
Um,
But that's where
I'm at.
you can go anywhere though. You can go like
Yeah.
there. which is at least not right next to them,
Sure.
unless you want them to attack you.
I mean, that's fine. All right. It's just, I believe I need to reload. Oh wait,
You can risky reload.
definitely risky reloading. Okay.
Yes, you crit the one that has 4 hit points left. So go ahead and describe your kill.
The thing's going like, "Ooh," and I'm like, shut the fuck up, and I just tell it to boo this
Brill just weakly nods.
and blow its entire head off.
Beautiful. And that is your 3 actions. Quelvin.
Is there room in the room
Yeah.
that I could get to in 25 feet?
Yep.
All right. Let's fucking do this. 5. Is that 25?
That's 30.
30?
Well, yeah, it depends on where you're actually going. Like, you could diagonal, and then you're probably fine.
So I could be here in 25?
Yeah.
Okay. Neat. I'm gonna do that. And so then this
Yes.
I forgot the new term.
It's not off guard because of the stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Well,
But you can still smash.
yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
Legible
The new
dice.
dice didn't even help. This is garbage.
To be fair, it was higher than a 1, so...
This is marginally less garbage.
Bring back the glowing bars.
All right, and then third action, I'm gonna try striking again.
Okay. Hey, you never know when you're going to crit.
Have you rolled higher than a 5 today?
I believe it was a 17 in order to get into overdrive. But yes. 1, 1, 3, 2 for your left 4 d20s. That's a real bummer. Okay. Varilla still stunned 1. I don't know why it dropped off at the beginning. You have 2 actions that you can do here. You are sickened 2,
Right.
so you could just choose to vomit all over the place.
Blah. Directly onto them. Blah.
Yep.
Well, I'm being driven, whatever, off balance, whatever this is called now.
It is not off guard to you currently. Well, no, the stunned... Oh, that's why. Okay, so the stunned takes effect for your first actions, and then you get whatever actions are left. So you're not stunned anymore after the stunning occurs. So the off guard is applying now. Yes.
To my second action.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Well, in that case, I will angrily vomit at it with my rapier. Blah. Blah. The vomit gets in the way. I can't see.
It slips through.
Ah. And screw it. There we go.
That is a hit. Thank you to Courageous Anthem and the off guard condition. Damn
Gotta
it!
stack it up.
then let's see here.
11 points of damage. All right. This thing goes next. It's got its choice. Let's see for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for Varilla.
Yep.
Of course.
Hey, I'm leaving it up to chance.
There's no chance.
Due to the sickened condition, it hits. Let's see if it hits with the second one as well. Yeah, again, due to the sickened condition. Alright, that is 29 points of damage.
Yep.
That time I did do the math correctly.
Dear Lord.
To Varilla, who is sitting
Who is
at...
always about to die.
Yep. And is stunned one once again. No, give me a fortitude save. Sorry. Okay, now you're stunned one once again.
Thank goodness.
You're welcome. And it will try and smack you 2 more times.
Good.
Misses on the first one. And misses on the second one. Inari.
Okay. I can see that little guy there. So I will cast Imaginary Weapon using Warp Space from like Varilla's Square to attack it.
Sure. If you can see it, do you need to use that?
Yeah, it's a melee range spell.
Sure. I gotcha. You don't need to warp space it, is what I'm saying, right?
I do need to Warp Space to cast from where I'm standing because this is a melee range spell.
It's I see. Got it. Cool. All right. Thank you for explaining.
Yeah. That's a miss.
Yep.
And then I will, okay. Then I'll third action cast Shield on Varilla, and this time I'll roll my d20 for Stupefied first. And that's a fail.
Okay.
Boy, that
I
is
won't
really
roll
hurting.
Stupefied for my missed Imaginary Weapon.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Rux.
I'm gonna move down, over, and attack.
Can you go down 1 square to flank? Oh, you flank with anybody.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. You're doing great.
And now anyone flanks. That's a crit. Give me that crit damage. And I will say it is crit due to both the off guard and courageous anthem stacking.
Yeah.
So,
Look at them
okay.
feats.
And it is off guard anyway to everyone until the start of your next turn.
And going to hit it again.
Which is good for your ranged characters. No, you're going to miss that time, actually.
Dang it.
But that's your last action.
Yep.
Adril.
Well, that was pretty good there, Rux. I think I shall inspire some courage.
Yeah.
Courageous anthem.
Classic.
I'm gonna slap a lay on hands on poor Varilla.
Good choice. Straight 18
Take
hit
that.
points back.
Yep. And I'm gonna see if we can take this guy out.
I already did it. UV, I'm used to doing. Yep. Swing, batter, batter, swing, miss.
Oh,
Batter.
another miss. All right. Well, that is not worth hero pointing. So take him out, everybody else.
Exonius.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack from here. And reload. And shoot.
And I'm sure it's going to be another crit.
I was
That's
gonna
just-
say, I was gonna
Well-
say it's gonna run out
Oh my God.
eventually. I'm gonna
It is a crit.
I'm gonna probably hero point that.
Probably.
Yeah, assuming it's a miss.
Hey,
Uh,
hey, give me back my set of dice.
Yes, it is a critical miss.
Alright, let us
It was almost just a regular miss for you.
let's try that again.
Okay, there's your critical hit. Okay. Great.
Nice.
Let's see if you kill it. It's possible. Oh, so close. It does not kill it. However, it will roll its fortitude save. Fail it and is now stunned itself.
And I will risky reload for my third action.
Okay.
Makes sense.
This is within range of killing on a normal hit for you.
Jeez.
However,
I knew my luck
another
was
one.
I knew my luck was gonna run out this turn.
So many ones tonight. So
Wait,
many
does
ones.
this break my gun or something? Like,
That it is a misfire actually because it was a risky reload.
but
So
I don't have to clean it twice or something now.
no, just the one clean. That's punishment enough.
I mean, it
Kelvin,
is-
Time to roll some ones.
no 14. That's a hit.
All right.
Yay. That's not a one at all.
I bet. I bet. You can go ahead and describe your kill.
I bring my goddamn hammer down on his fucking head and smash it into just a flat pile of dust.
Just
Eat
Jell-O.
shit, mummy.
It collapses. Varilla's vomiting everywhere. And we'll just get rid of that sickening condition. And we drop out of combat, and we will take a quick little break here. Let's give us 10 minutes maximum, guys. See you soon. And we are back. Actually, pretty much everyone looks pretty good. Vrilla's definitely not hurt at all. We can just continue about our day.
We'll be fine.
She's got more hit points than me.
That's true.
Double.
All right. What's your plan?
To heal.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
We gotta heal Varilla and loot the room.
yeah, we gotta spam some lay on hands and searing restoration, or maybe make some medicine checks, or all of the above on poor Varilla.
I think Ruxel's pretty good at healing, right? At medicine.
Mm. I have a +8.
Yeah, it's fine.
You don't have healer's tools, so
Oh,
I can give a massage.
There is a. I mean, there were healer's tools in the party loot. I mean, they were on Astra, is what I'm trying to say.
we buried him with Astra.
Son of a!
Go dig her up.
So what do we actually have for healing then? Is it literally just lay on hands and
Searing
And
Red.
searing
Calvin
restoration?
Explodey.
yep, I think so.
There's 7.
Wow.
ponies.
That's not good.
Someone probably would have grabbed the healer's tools.
Yeah, I think so. Otherwise, we're gonna take an hour to just lay on hands a bunch, I guess.
Let's see. I'm gonna consult the party sheet. Who's best at medicine checks currently?
Not Varilla.
Definitely
It's
not die.
Ruxel. Or no, is it? Jackson
Yeah, it is
Williams?
Ruxel. It's Ruxel. No one else is trained.
Oof.
All right, that's a multi-class right there.
And Rux has to hit a 7 in order to treat wounds.
Meanwhile, Kelvin, why don't you help yourself to that lay on hands?
Public or blind?
It's public. Yeah. You know if you've treated wounds or not. Great. Okay. So you can. This has not happened often. So treat wounds is actually in the HUD underneath utility, and then it's under rests for some reason.
I see.
But you already rolled your skill check. You did great. So roll me 2d8. How about that?
Notice the stupefied on there. Canceling Ruxel's wisdom modifier.
Huh. Interesting.
Can I get rid of that or no?
It's a good question. Let's leave it on for now. And I will consult. And no, you're good now.
Okay.
Okay, so Varilla heals up for 18, and then another 12 hit points. So she is
There was
now.
also 7 from Kelvin up above.
Oh, okay. Great. You want to hit level-based healing there, Patrick, because it only took 1 out of the 3d10 that you should be
Ah,
rolling.
damn it.
There we go. Okay. So 20 hit points back for Varilla, and Varilla's actually looking quite good.
Oh, so that was just 10 minutes with the triple team in her.
Oh boy. Weird. But yes, that was 10 minutes to do that and then recharge. Ruxel actually treating wounds, then both Kelvin and Adriel blasting her with so much healing, just blasting her in the face with all the healing stuff, and then taking
Inappropriate.
10 minutes of blasting. So you guys are all recharged after another 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Anyone else need to be healed?
We got a
think I
couple
do.
barely injureds.
Yeah.
10 hit points on Kelvin, 11 on Ruxel.
So many on Inari.
So we
Nari's
could
at
do
full
another
hit points.
Full
We could do another-
available hit points.
we could do another 10 minutes, which would be like 1 searing restoration, 1 lay on hands, 1 treat wounds. Try to get everybody up to full.
Probably worth it given the lack of during combat healing we have at the moment.
Yeah.
And given this fucking place.
Yes.
All right, so I'll roll another retreat wounds.
I think Shave's getting sick of it.
Mother trucking dungeon with these mother trucking snakes.
All right. We got some. Yeah,
Who's
we're
that?
good.
Who was
We're
all
good.
this healing for, by the way?
The 3
Looks
people
like-
who are barely injured, that's Ruxel, Kelvin, and Varilla.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter who takes what, because so
No.
far...
I'll
they
take
both
my own.
would max it out.
Who you got?
Kelvin, are you going to explode on yourself?
Oh, level-based healing. Oh, he did.
I did.
Okay.
8
Nice.
hit points.
He's learning.
Never.
And Varilla takes the lay on hands and is back up to full.
Ba-na-na-na.
And
Anything of
Kelvin,
interest in this tiny room?
Good. There's a bunch of dead guys in here that if you hadn't touched, they wouldn't have moved.
Okay, fair.
No touchy.
No touchy.
Onward?
Onward!
I guess
Or
onward then.
Astra.
Is that going to be rallying cry for the rest of the campaign?
Yes.
Yeah,
Inari
we should.
taking point
We haven't
again.
searched.
I don't want to go in there first.
Let me reload and then I will go in.
I'll
Yeah,
go first.
Varilla has the
Or
most
let
hit points
Kelvin go
and the
first.
most. Let Varilla do it. She has the most.
Yeah,
hit
let-
points, Petra.
We can have Varilla and Adriel go 1, 2.
UV needs to get used to taking point.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a while since I've played a non. I'm gonna hide in the back.
Sure. Yeah. So, yeah. This just looks like a pretty ruined chamber that has some windows in there. Nothing moves. You take no note of anything special.
No new characters arrive from the mist. No.
Nope.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay.
Nope.
Alrighty.
No wall snakes.
All right.
Darn.
No wall snakes.
No wall snakes.
No door
All
guns.
right. All right.
You come back here, you start seeing like buckets full of rubble, and as you look around the corner, you see what looks to be an incomplete tunnel, an unfinished room. You see tools for tunneling that are leaning against the walls, and several woven baskets partially filled with stone fragments. So
And snakes.
that's what you see up here.
Well,
Secret
And then,
tunnel.
I can't
But-
intimidate these, so I don't know what to do with this. So,
Hey, at
Yeah,
least
what
they
part
put
of
the
the
debris
room,
in buckets.
what part of the room comes alive and kills us now? I'm confused.
Because we're all like walking around like flamingos in a group, just waiting to die.
Okay, well, I'm glad we came up here just to get wrecked a little bit.
yeah, that was.
I mean, it does look
excellent
like
use
they're
of your
digging
thought.
something out there, right?
It looks like they were trying to dig out, and that goes to the outside. So
Someone's trying to escape.
when they could be using the door.
Well, I will say, like everything you've seen so far, it's been pretty reflective of one another. So perhaps they were building like another chamber up here to echo the chamber that was down there.
Oh, okay. that
Oh,
makes
like a mirror. I see.
Yes, that is
Okay,
the
okay.
words that I was looking for. Thank you.
Reflective. So we're going all
Okay.
the way back here now?
It's a palindrome map.
I palindrome.
Not necessarily, but it could be.
Helen Drum.
You peek through this curtain and you see a hallway.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's
There
get
we
in
go
there.
again. Speaking of mirroring, I hope it doesn't mirror the last one.
For Astra.
Gorilla, you turn around the corner and you spot a wooden door. This is like the first
Huh.
wooden
Oh
door
God,
that
check
you
it.
see in the complex.
I found a gun.
It's a door crossbow. It's made out of wood.
There's a door here. Can I peek around the corner?
Yeah. If you peek around the corner, you look up, you see a hallway continuing, and then you see like what looks to be maybe some glass on the floor, just broken all over the place.
Well,
No, that's not glass. I'm just misthinking. You see shredded paper all over the
Huh.
floor.
Okay. Well,
Moves
why
back
don't we
here.
check this door so that something doesn't come out and kill one of us again? Before we go into
Okay.
this big room. All right. I will ask Ruxel to see if this is a trap or not.
This door?
This stone
Uh,
over here?
Yeah, perception check. Okay. You don't notice any traps. You do take note that it looks like the door is really in a tight fit against its jam. Like, almost like maybe the wood is swollen up.
Hmm. I relay that back to everyone and say, does that mean anything to anyone?
Or craftsmanship. That's what that means to me.
So I would think that that would happen if it was wet.
Is there any sounds coming from the other side of the door?
Give me a different perception check. Okay, if you take like a minute or two, you hear what seems to be the flittering of wings,
Oh boy.
as well as some chittering sounds. Like it's probably it sounds less chittering and more like verbal communication.
So they got cockatrices in here now.
No,
But
the
it's
these
quiet and you're through a door, so.
These small fairies that gave you that crown, Denari, they said that their cousins were here.
Yeah, that's what I was
yeah.
gonna say. I signal for Inari and like to wave them up to see like did they give us like any code or a knock or anything like that or
Just
Well, they gave
this
us the
crown,
ring.
and I hold up my
Oh yeah.
little ring on my finger.
So, since you have 12 hit points, Inari, and we're not sure what's behind this door, you should probably just open it.
You want me to go open that?
Gorilla grabs you by your collar gently. No.
I check to see if it's locked. Even
Try
It
knocking
doesn't
on
seem
it.
locked.
it doesn't seem locked. Okay.
Knock.
Maybe we should have Inari like hand the ring to a frontliner, just
Oh,
you know.
I'll pass
just
the
in
ring
case.
to Ruxel.
There you go.
Why am I getting volunteered?
Gorilla pats you on the shoulder. There, you'll get used to it. You'll get
Well,
used to it.
Again.
Ruxel just deeply sighs.
Hunziker is just like, you got this, buddy.
Not every
We all-
door's a gun. Not every door's a gun. Not every door's a gun. And I just
You got this.
lightly like knock on it, like like just 2 raps, like knock knock.
The communication that you were hearing goes silent.
What
I'm gonna
language did they speak again?
Open my door. Yeah, what that was like. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna look back. Like, did they speak like common?
They weren't speaking loud enough for you to be able to hear that. Through,
No, we
through-
were talking about like what language.
Did they speak back at the boat?
At the
Oh,
ship.
they spoke common with you.
Okay. I'm going to open the door ever so slightly and stick my hand through and be like, "We come in peace and friendship from your other clansmen."
Okay,
Here is
the
a-
One Ring.
I'm just sticking my hand through and I'm like, "Here is proof."
One does not merely walk. through the
You
door.
no, one does not merely walk through the door because you attempt to open it, but as you observed earlier, it seems stuck in its frame.
Oh.
Hello.
Are you all
can-
gonna
what?
pick up Kelvin and do a dwarven battering ram?
You
Well,
feel,
I-
like you feel like you're going to have to force the stuck door open, perhaps with
Dwarven
an
battering ram.
or a battering ram of Kelvin's thick thing.
I try to shoulder it a little bit and just say and keep repeating what I just said.
I come in.
And that we have the crown as proof. Because what was it a crown or was it a belt to them?
It's a crown.
To them.
It was a crown.
Give me an athletics check to try and crush that door open.
Adriel and Kelvin do have the best.
Hold on.
Yeah. I'm rolling it.
Kelvin runs through. Out of my way.
Out of my way,
Kelvin,
loser.
Kelvin does run through yelling. Okay, all right, this is funnier. Ruxel, you bounce into it and you like crack and then you dislocate your shoulder.
Oh,
I just realized Kelvin is 4'11" and 350 pounds.
Hell yeah.
Stats here. Holy shit.
Kelvin, like bullies his way through you, like dwarven charges and just smashes the door wide open. And yeah, you see a bunch of these little bat-looking guys just looking back at you.
I'm laying on my back and I just hold my hand up like this, like, yeah.
And they all are kind of staring at you like, what the fuck?
Friends. Ow.
Friends, not food.
Inside, you see that this is kind of a cavern with a bunch of irregular walls, almost like all curved. The walls are. There's a flooded pool in the back of the room. You see a ton of these little guys all hanging out. They were chittering. They are now all staring at the door that has been crushed open, and in the back there is a chest
To the Batcave.
that also seems waterlogged.
Is the chest okay? I can't see. I won't ask questions. Is it
I think we need
person-sized
to-
or fairy-sized?
It is. It seems to be a normal-sized chest.
For us. Or for the
And
fairy.
then, is this the first time we've seen this sort of curved stonework rather than like straight architecture?
It is. Everything's been highly angular throughout the complex so far. This is the first time that you've noted anything that's not angular.
That's a good observation. Let's comment on it. Let's say, wow, Krithty told us you had a nice place. We almost didn't believe her, but this place looks great. We're
And-
friends, by the way. Met the rest of your clan outside of this joint.
Krithny?
Your
spoke-
cousins.
Just-
You spoke with Queen Krithny?
yep.
We sure did.
And
Kelvin's
yeah,
gonna look
Ruxel's
around the
holding up-
room.
Ruxel's holding up the
Can I like stand up and just walk to the closest one and just hand it to him, be like, here you go, and then walk to a wall and just jam my shoulder, try to like put it back in place.
Yeah, like Melly G in Lethal Weapon, you crush it against the wall and it pops back into place.
Collapses back on the floor. Like I'll be down here.
And they're like, oh, well, if you have her crown, she must trust you. Welcome, friends. And you see you see some of them crawl in through some cracks in the ceiling.
Some of us are really hurting and need assistance.
Calvin, the only thing you take note of is that chest, yeah, it seems waterlogged and kind of stuck as well. It doesn't look like it's been opened for a long time.
Kelvin prepares to run at it.
Hey, you guys wouldn't know anything about our friend that died, would you?
Excuse me?
Just curious. We don't know exactly what happened to our friend, but
He was all they were cut up, had bite marks, looked like needles.
Yeah, okay, that's a better question than what happened to our friend.
Yeah, you.
You tiny
You-
creatures
you,
who are
uh,
sealed in this room.
You took a nat 1 and just inserted it into your mouth there.
Give me
They
my
say-
dice set back.
They're like, they say, you mean jaws, bite marks, and claws.
Yes.
You must refer to the claws of time.
ah. What?
A terrible creature that we've been stuck. We haven't been able to roam the halls in some time. It comes out, it scares us.
It kills us.
There was the human that ran through very quickly. And it found its way to the crystal orb on the eastern side of the temple. But we haven't seen him, nor the claws, for some while.
And the man who ran through, you said it was a human man.
I am a human man. Yes,
And then Adriel describes what Casawana looks like and asks if that's who they saw.
Yes, that does seem familiar. That may be the man that ran through here, yes.
So you guys like got any grub around here, or?
We should.
What kind of
we,
gifts do you
They're
have
just
for
eating
us?
grubs off the floor.
we should ask if we are allowed in. It seems like this might be a little bit of a safe room, and perhaps we could check out what's in the chest. Maybe get some actual like healing potions or something to help Inari out, and then maybe ask questions and see if we can recall knowledge on this Claws of Time, and then go out and kill it.
Y'all seen any
They're like-
scrolls?
They're like, yes, you may certainly, you are friends, to our clan. You may certainly stay here.
They are
close,
Oh, these
adorable.
little guys.
close the door on your way in. However, we don't want to have the claws come in as well. This seems to be a safe spot from it.
Sorry about the
perhaps-
door, by the way.
You know the
I'm
thing
not-
keeping you safe.
Kelvin, why don't you take a look at the door, see if you can reinforce it for them. Our friend here will keep you safe.
I think
I'll
the
roll
whole
a crafting check.
Yep.
You know how to make those.
Oh yeah, you're able to like reinforce that door. You
Add some
basically
decorative
are able
clockwork.
to make it get restuck in a way that you feel real secure that it's
And this
not
is
going to be open easily.
where we lived out the rest of our days.
You campaign.
Ruxel just scoffs at the door.
Now that we're
You guys-
secure, do these guys want to tell us more about the Claws of Time?
The Claws of Time. It is a vicious creature. Great large teeth, all black. Very thin, long claws.
Can it time travel?
I mean, you are.
It seems to come in and out whenever it pleases. But never in here.
Doesn't like curves.
Has it ever tried to get in?
No.
But you feel like you were trapped here, right? If it wasn't for the Claws of Time, would you go reunite with your queen in the desert?
Yes, we seem to be stuck in here. Whenever we see the claws, we make our way back. You can see we make our way in and out through these cracks in the ceiling, and we're able to get in and out through the passageways, but it is fraught.
Well,
Are we
tell
too
us that-
big to go through the cracks in the ceiling? Also,
Very much so.
Well, keep telling us more. And if you wouldn't mind, in the meantime, do you know what's in that trunk? We could use some supplies to help us out here.
Oh no, it's been stuck for the entire time we've been here. We are not strong, so we've been unable to open it.
Kelvin, crack it open.
I will use science. Cool.
Left arm, sigh, right arm.
If
That's
someone wants
fine.
to roll me an occultism check,
I
I
know how to
can.
do that.
Yeah, because they'll describe pretty thoroughly what they've seen this Claws of Time as. The description just isn't good enough for either Inari or Ruxel to figure out what they're describing.
Okay, here comes Adriel.
That's for the chest.
Okay. Mhm. Okay. Age roll. You're pretty sure that they're describing a really lesser known creature known as a Hound of Tindalos. They are a creature that is drawn to those who tamper with the flow of time, traveling through time, or using magic or rare alchemical drugs to send their thoughts or perception back or forward in time.
This thing works for the TVA.
Well, we haven't been doing that.
I will give you a picture that you will be able to see. Or maybe I won't. No, I'm hitting the wrong button. Okay. Generally, they look kind of like that.
Oh. I don't see anything.
That is true. You do not.
Yeah, that's it's not great, guys. So Adriel's kind of like huddled up. I think she's got like 3 or 4 of these guys like sitting on her knees and one on her shoulder, and they're kind of scared. So they're like kind of whispering what they see. And she's like, "All right, I'll let the gang know." So she says, "Well, they described to me a creature that is drawn to those who mess with time, use time-based magic, or ooh boy, now that I think of it, Loose Time's Arrow, which is a spell that I cast, might be a little risky. The creature is quadrupedal. It's on 4 legs, which Adriel doesn't know the word quadrupedal. Who am I kidding?
Quadrupedal.
It's a almost dog, but very like Jekyll and Hyde mutated, long serpent tongue, spiky back, razor teeth. Almost looks a little bit like a xenomorph, I would say. Just
Fun.
nasty creature that, well, I know what it looks like, but I don't really know what to expect when we encounter it, other than you might not want to cast spells like Loose Time Zero. Or you cast it to bring it in. I don't know.
This whole time, Jacksonius is drawing a sketch artist's interpretation of this, and it looks like a kid's drawing at the end of
Is
it.
this the dog that hurt you?
Kelvin begins constructing a flamethrower.
There
Kelvin,
we go.
Kelvin, before that, you smash your entire dwarven body into that chest, and like it cracks the lid off. And
Hell
there is a
For Astra!
in a fetal position, you find a body.
A
Already did
body?
Yes.
I didn't do it.
Like a human-sized body?
Yes.
An
Kelvin?
adult human-sized body.
A human man?
It looks
It's an abnormal human man.
so it looks like human shaped. Gosh, I
Humanoid?
just totally lost- Thank you, humanoid. But there appears to be some like clockwork bits that you're able to see as you're looking. Yes, Kelvin, clockwork bits. And it looks like the clockwork is not moving.
I'm gonna do a
Kelvin?
clockwork check on it.
You're a man here.
You're the
Can I also
clockworker.
use the magnifying glass that we ganked from Astra?
Sure. Yeah.
I am going to draw my other pistol just in case.
Shoot her.
Yep.
Is that what the little fairies say?
Yep, they're all chanting, shoot her, shoot her, shoot her. Yeah, Kelvin, you look over this and it looks extremely intricate. Like someone spent a lot of time creating this thing. You also know that there's likely a way to get it started and turn it on. And
Right,
it's
Gabby?
you have like all the
What can we
marking
do?
of something that someone who would be a worshiper of Bry would have had their hands on.
Kelvin, what can we do to help?
Kelvin looks around at the party and goes, eh? Eh?
Turn it on.
All
Call
right.
it the dial of destiny.
Give me a crafting check, please.
Does have a coin slot on the back.
You do find a big key.
Kelvin, I'm going to tell you, that was a natural 20. UV, can you describe to me exactly what the method is of turning on your android character?
Yeah, no problem. There are various holy symbols of Bry that are pressed in a pattern of orders. And slowly, sound of ticking clock starts up. And her torso slowly rises up. Her eyes open. Looks around at all of you. Eyes settle on Jacksonius. father.
What?
This unit is ready.
I'm gonna call her information
It's the
because
vision.
data is copywritten by Paramount.
Jacksonius just looks like head tilts. Huh?
They look down. This is incorrect. This is a box. You sits.
Congrats, Jacksonius, you're a dad.
I just
Query.
bail. Oh, fuck this.
Wait, you're going for spoons of milk.
Jacksonius yells, "I want a paternity test."
I was just gonna say, we have the results. Jacksonius, you are not the father.
There's a gray-haired Nyctera who's just looking on from the side, just sitting on a couch.
with an envelope in his hand.
Yep.
Query: Why am I in a box?
Yes, I would like to know more.
That was our query. How did you get in that box?
Yeah,
I
let's start there.
Let's start back from that. Let's start with names. I'm Adriel Swordborn, the best damn bard and drinker the world has ever known.
Your mommy.
And I'm your new mom.
They nod. And
What
look,
should we call you?
This unit's designation is Gerai Deyu. It is, presumably, a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure's all ours.
Well,
Understood.
pleasure to meet me. Can't
Yeah.
say the same about the rest of these guys.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet me.
All these question marks. She knows Adriel.
You know your
Father?
way around this place?
I know this Adriel, the best bard and drinker ever. Of course, I know my father. Who are the
Adriel
others in this
starts.
room?
Adriel starts introducing some of the creatures of the Nycteras on her shoulder and around her feet.
Ah, the wise ones.
This is Squeegee. This is little Squeegelet. This is Barnabas.
You just named them without asking them. Is that?
Is that where we're going with?
Yeah.
Adriel proceeds to make up a name for all 12 of them.
We're all just like,
No, just
That
sitting there
one
like,
there is
that is
Kyle?"
not any of our names.
That one is Samantha from Sex and the City.
Oh.
that's the full name.
Yes.
Like, I'm Ruxel. I'll be like your uncle that only shows up for birthdays and brings you cool gifts. Just don't ask where they came from.
Kelvin finally comes to his senses that there is a clockwork person in front of him and picks his jaw up off the floor and says, Hi, I'm clockwork. Nope, Kelvin. And goes in for an enthusiastic handshake.
And Gerai does not stop.
Kelvin doesn't either.
Well, we got a shake off.
I
And
only
this is
need
our
to
life
sleep
now.
2 hours a day.
All right.
My movement.
Propose strength checks.
All right, I'm going to ask if the thing that I was left with has anything to do with this fatherhood, sudden fatherhood.
The thing you were left with?
The
You were
thing
left with
that,
a
that I was gifted at the
That was an Astra's will that you get that.
Okay, that has nothing to do with this.
Nope.
Okay.
It has no idea what an Astra is.
Gotta look back through my history, my bio here. I don't remember.
Can you type your character's name in chat so I could look at it?
Yes. Actually, could I be given control of my character?
You have it already.
Oh, I do. Haha. Yes. Give me one moment then.
Yeah, so Jacksonius is just gonna ask. So, yeah, sorry I haven't been around all these years.
Years.
I mean, go.
This unit.
Yes.
This unit has only just been activated, Father.
All right, I'm just gonna need you to fill me in. Wait, why? Wait, why am I getting this title?
You match the visual data banks for my father.
Oh. Okay. Neat.
No others present match this designation. I have been activated.
You know
Thus,
what?
logically,
I'm
you
cool with
must
it.
be my father.
Sure. That's fine. If it makes you happy.
Why are you so angry about being a dad?
Father, Garaideyu has a question.
Okay, go ahead.
What is happy?
Oh boy.
Jacksonius begins to weep.
Well, I didn't fully think out the comedic capabilities of this character.
It is a good feeling.
I've been thinking about that all for weeks now.
Oh, I bet. Oh, this is good.
Jacksonius goes into, well, there's these things called dopamine receptors. That would be how I would have to explain it to a droid, I suppose. So.
I have no knowledge of any such receptors.
Well, we think there's a lot you're probably going to have to learn. And we might even be able to find your not biological dad, but
I am not
Bill?
biological.
less
That would
less
be
adopted
interesting.
dad.
Your maker.
We
Build the
we know-
logical dad.
We've got a regular 3PO on the group now.
we know Jacksonius pretty well, and trust me, he ain't putting together automatons anytime too soon.
Hey!
This seems illogical.
I agree. I can do stuff.
Watch him reload his gun. It backfires every one out of 4 times. Believe me, he's not building a robot anytime too soon.
That is offensive. I am not a robot. I'm a
Wait.
Class A74 autonomous humanoid construct.
Well, there we go. We're getting somewhere. You apparently know being offended, that's the opposite of happy. And we're going for happy. Happy for me is bringing this bad boy down right through a time-shifting dog alien bandit thing that is hunting down my friends here. She says as she's swinging her sword around.
Yeah, I would say I'd like to turn to the fairy folk, the little bat things, and ask them: is there anything else here that you know of that is of danger, like that we should steer clear of, or not even look?
They're like the thing that we've run across has been the claws. There's a bunch of there are many undead things throughout.
Well, we've dealt with quite a lot of the undead. We're gonna deal with the claws. That's what got our friend. We're not gonna let it get away with that.
And I look back to the fairy folk. Is there anything that you can do to help? And I like point at Inari.
They're like, what do you mean?
Oh, and Nari pulls up her sleeve and shows them their mummy rat.
It's just like black fur. And they all start vomiting immediately.
Okay. Is that?
A furry. Blah.
Does your vomit have restorative properties?
Only one way to
I'm
find
just
out.
so disgusted by what you are showing.
Oh.
I take that as a no.
Oh, these bats make oh no.
Well, Inari, I suppose we could ask our new friend if she could help out in any way.
Let's just
Garadeu?
let's just get going.
Yeah.
I shall start
Garadeu.
applying my guard gear. And starts
Ooh,
putting
guard
on her-
gear. We need that.
Taking the armor out of the chest and starting to put it on.
So, Garadeu, what kind of combat maneuvers do you have in your databanks?
Smashing things up and stopping them from being done.
You see her pull out like this light hammer
All right. All right.
that seems to be inscribed with several runes. And then pull out a shield.
Which was underneath their head.
It also seems to
Ah,
be
cool.
inscribed with some runes.
All right.
Kelvin clinks
Well.
light hammers together.
I know who's going first.
Yeah.
And then they put on breastplate as well. And ironically, their AC is still the same as Verona's.
However, there is an exploration activity where you walk around with
Yes.
your shield raised. So,
I'm gonna ask the fairy folk one more question. Like, is there any rhyme or reason to this clause that you guys know of? Like, that you steer clear of? Like, is there like a certain area of this temple that it stays in all the time?
no, it seems to be able to enter most places. We're not quite sure why it is unable to enter here. We just know that whatever you do, we do not meet its gaze. We've lost several of our friends to
That was gonna be my next question.
just through that.
What type of skill or lore check could I attempt to figure out what they're talking about?
That's an occult check.
Gotcha. No. That is not a skill that is programmed.
Anybody got the floppy disk for that one?
I know Kung Fu.
I'll do an occultism check.
Yeah, Kelvin, you got nothing.
Yeah.
This is about time stuff, right? I would like to make a bride check to see if there's anything in the scriptures that might guide me.
Okay.
And that was definitely blind GM.
Nothing in your databanks would attach this towards Bry at any point.
Got it. This is not a creature of bride. Father, query. Where are we?
Go ahead, son. Or I'm sorry,
Where-
daughter. My bad. I'm.
Do not worry, Father. I have not been imbued with any such genitalia, one way or the other.
Okay, but you prefer she. I'm just making sure we got this right.
They, actually, but that's fine.
Okay, all right. Let's see. I'm glad we've sorted this out.
Where are we, Father?
We're in the Temple of Bry. In a cave? Does that mean anything to you?
Most curious. The majority of the goddess's temples are carefully constructed, not hewn roughly and rudely from rock.
Yeah, this place is a
Well,
real shit show.
yes. We think it's a bit of a work in progress. All right. Is there any more information we think we can get here?
Doubtful?
No, I mean,
Doubtful.
I was
They seem like
speculating.
they've just been hiding out in here.
Yeah.
I was speculating if the claws were afraid of them, but obviously if it's killed them. I guess not.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
But it doesn't come in here, so what's the difference between in here
Yeah.
and out there?
Are there any runes or anything on the walls? Or
I
anything
think
that-
probably my guess would be because it's natural instead of carved stone.
Clever.
That is a good guess. All right. Anything else we can think of, or should we start heading out?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Shall I
Okay.
lead, Father?
Yeah. Let's I say put the champion, or not champion, the cleric, right?
Yep.
The war cleric, war
Yep.
priest,
War priest.
out front.
As you wish, Uncle.
All right.
Family.
As you leave, they say, "Good luck with the claws."
Thank you, wise ones.
Thanks, guys.
We'll do our best.
Oh, maybe after all this, we can grab some dinner or something.
I believe they
They
tried
start
to keep...
eating grubs again.
Yeah.
I guess we're checking up here then.
Father, warning.
Yes.
These books have been damaged. I did not do it.
I wasn't blaming you.
There are bookshelves carved into the stone walls of the chamber, filled with scrolls and texts of all sizes. There's a large bronze gear set decoratively into the eastern wall.
Interesting. The creatures did say that they saw the man running to the eastern segment. I believe we may be able to find Casawana up this way.
I want to do a perception check before I fully enter the room. Just like take a hard look around.
Sure. Oh yeah, this is our first wisdom-based character, so perception
Finally,
checks
yeah.
are gonna be real hot. So hot.
Natural one.
No, I'm actually going to give you this number because this is going to sound so ridiculous to everyone else. This is a perception check of 32 to start
Jesus.
the rolls.
You made that up.
That wasn't even a nat 20. So,
Nowhere.
you don't notice anything
Okay.
out of the ordinary.
Other than a
Looking
bunch of books
in.
being destroyed.
Right. You don't notice anything dangerous, I should say. You
Gotcha.
do think that the gear seems slightly out of place. Like, why would there be a gear here? You would also take note that there seems to be a symbol of Bry etched upon it. And you all would this is something you've all seen a lot of symbols of Bry around here at this point. etched into your new companion's shield is a large symbol of Bry.
Ah.
Ah, okay. Seems like you're at home here, huh?
Home is where the heart is. I have no heart. Thus, I have no home.
Aw,
Single
Tin Man.
robot tier. Single robot tier. All right.
I can act as if I am crying, if that would help, Uncle. I was programmed to do so to engage more with empathy. Empathy, I am understood, is how you convince organics that you care about them. Is that correct, Father?
That's correct. Good job. Here's some candy.
Thank you, Father. Your praise is quite welcome.
Are these scrolls, or do you think can we take a chance to like look at them and see if there's anything in them about the mummy rot?
Yeah, if you start looking at the scrolls, you begin to pick them up, and like the paper just crumbles to dust in your fingers. You're able to make out some words. The scrolls don't seem like they're magical scrolls. You see things related to clockwork and invention, things that would be typical in a Bry-based shrine.
Gotcha.
Temple.
So, does that shield look like it works with this somehow in any way? If it's on its in any regard or not?
This might be a door.
Uh-huh.
That is all I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we gotta just. Can we just try moving it and see what happens?
Can we check to make sure it's not a gun first?
With that perception check, I'll just roll that over. Garai? Is that the pronunciation?
Gerai. Gerai.
Garai. Didn't take any specific notice of any danger within the room.
Okay. Do we have to rotate this thing? Is that what's...
Athletics check at the gear door.
Kelvin runs face first into the door and just like flops on onto the ground like a flopping dead fish.
Night night.
I will raise my shield
Uh-huh.
and call out to Bry to allow my father passage and attempt to move the gear.
What's the Elvish word for gear?
So, you raise your shield, and as you're raising, it feels like it pulls actually towards the door just a little bit, and the symbol of Bry on your shield touches the symbol of Bry on the door, and it rolls open.
Father, the door has opened.
I thank you. My kin.
I shall enter.
And a loud grinding sound echoes throughout the area as this gear grinds open. And Garai, as you open or walk into this chamber,
Yep.
You see that the walls of these alcoves have faded circles of occult runes and winding scripture just adorning it everywhere. The curving architecture and winding facades of this room stand in sharp contrast again to the precise angular designs of the rest of the temple. You also take note of this thing, which sees you come through the door, turns, hisses in a fury, and begins to go after you.
you say kisses in a fury?
I think
Kisses.
I heard kisses too.
Happy Valentine's
I-
Day.
I know you said hisses, but you said kisses, and everyone heard kisses.
Yeah.
It wasn't. At least it wasn't just me. Okay.
It's like,
So let's roll for initiative, and we'll call it. I think this could be a good place to call it, unless we want to see
A little
Gurlai
cliffy.
in
dun,
action.
dun.
Want to see me roll some more ones?
I won't be here on the 19th.
Oh,
Oh no, our new character.
The 1970s version of Dune has a special showing that I have a ticket for.
I like to think of it as the android saying this.
hey, hey, UV, do you still have a hero point?
Yes. Shall I
Yo,
use it?
Do you want to use it on this roll?
Yes,
That was
yes, I
exactly
do.
what-
I would like that. Thank you kindly. It says I already rolled initiative.
Oh yeah. I'll. What if I dump you out up there? No, try it again.
Okie dokie. Not a one.
Yeah, that's 20 instead. So
The opposite of a one.
okay. Then we'll get started on this battle. You'll tell me what you want to do on the first couple of moves here, and we'll be back here in a couple weeks. All right.
All right.
All right. Good job, everyone. Thanks for playing.
Thank
Uh,
you. Bye,
Jacksonian
everybody.
has a baby now.
Yeah. All right. I'm getting used to this fatherhood thing. See you
It
next.
comes for us all. Bye-bye.
Bye.